Hey guys, welcome to your next math lesson. Today's math lesson is change mixed numbers to improper fractions. So if you haven't already, open up your math notebook, open up to the next available page, and at the top of that page, write the title of today's lesson, change mixed numbers to improper fractions. Now, why would you want to change a mixed number to an improper fraction? Well, you'll find that out in tomorrow's lesson. For today, you just have to learn how to do it. So let's say we had the mixed number 3 2/3. How would we write this? We already know how to write improper fractions as mixed numbers. But how do we write mixed numbers as improper fractions? Here's what you do. You multiply the whole number times the denominator, and then you add the numerator to that. Now that becomes your new numerator, and the denominator stays the same. So 3 times 3 is 9. You add 2, you get to 11. That's your new numerator, 11. And the denominator 3 just stays the same. So 3 2/3, how do you write that as an improper fraction? 11/3. And while we're on this lesson, why don't we just review real quick how to change improper fractions to mixed numbers, even though that's not what today's lesson is about. Let's just review it really quick. So how do you change this mixed number to an improper fraction? You multiply 3 times 3, you add 2, that gets you to 11. Then the denominator 3 stays the same, 11/3. But how do you change this to a mixed number? You divide the denominator into the numerator. 3 can fit into 11 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. 11 minus 9 is 2. Whatever your remainder is, that becomes your numerator. And whatever your divisor is, that's your denominator. So there we have, that's how you change a mixed number to an improper fraction. And we also just reviewed how to change an improper fraction back to a mixed number. Okay, let's do another example. Let's say we have 4 1/5. How do we change 4 1/5? It's a mixed number. How do we change it into an improper fraction? We multiply the whole number times the denominator. 4 times 5 is 20. Then we add the numerator to that. Plus 1 is 21. And that becomes our new numerator. Whatever the denominator is in the mixed number, that's the denominator in the improper fraction too. So 4 1/5 can be written as an improper fraction, 21/5. Let's do another example. Let's say we have 7 3/5. How do we change 7 3/5, the mixed number, into an improper fraction? 7 times 5, you multiply the whole number times the denominator. 7 times 5 is 35. You add the numerator to that. 35 plus 3 is 38. That becomes your new numerator. Your denominator stays the same. It's 5 here, so it's 5 over here too. 38/5 is how you'd write 7 3/5 as an improper fraction. Let's do some more examples. Let's do 2 1/2 written as an improper fraction. Multiply this to the whole number times the denominator. 2 times 2 is 4. Add the numerator. 4 plus 1 is 5. That becomes your new numerator. The denominator 2 stays the same. 2 1/2 is written 5/2 as an improper fraction. Let's do 9 2/3. You multiply the whole number times the denominator. 9 times 3 is 27. You add the numerator. 27 plus 2 is 29. The denominator 3 stays the same, 29/3. We'll do a couple more examples, and then I'll give you your independent practice work. Let's do 6 4/7. You multiply the whole number times the denominator. 6 times 7 is 42. You add the numerator. 42 plus 4 is 46. That becomes your new numerator. The denominator 7 stays the same. So 6 4/7 could be written as 46/7 if we were to write it as an improper fraction. We'll do one more example. Let's do 1 3/7. 1 times 7 is 7. Add 3. That brings us to 10. That's our new numerator, and the denominator 7 stays the same. The answer is 10/7. All right, well, that's how you change a mixed number to an improper fraction. You simply multiply the whole number times the denominator, add the numerator. Whatever you get after that becomes your numerator, and the denominator stays the same. That's how you change a mixed number to an improper fraction. Let me give you a couple here to do independently. Go ahead and do 8 2/6. Change that into a improper fraction, and change 4 1/4 into an improper fraction. Okay? Change 8 2/6. Right now it's a mixed number. Change it to an improper fraction, and write the mixed number 4 1/4 as an improper fraction. Go ahead and do those independently, and then click on the next video attached under this one to see if you did it correctly. I will see you there. Signing off.